Head counselor Shelby is still off doing whatever he knows, and Patrick, well, who knows where he's at? It's really hard telling. So first things first that I want to make sure is how does the sound settings? Is it the music, background music too loud? Is it just right, quiet? Also, hello Uncle Pete and hello Brittany. All right, we're just going to pretend that the audio levels are perfectly aligned right now. So tonight it is trivia, so we should have about 20 questions lined up for you. Keep in mind, this is one of the big final points earners you can get if you're aiming for the badges. I do believe this one is the Interact badge. Is this a social badge? I can't remember which one. Again, I never read the notes. I just kind of, make things up as I go along. All right, and keep in mind, tomorrow is our premiere of Camp Murder on King of Horror Live. Should be going live either 9 p.m. Eastern, I do believe. I'm not very good with directions, so, around that time. We will actually have something where it says premieres in X amount of time, so you'll be able to know exactly when we premiere. All right, so before we get started real quick, keep in mind you can order the Summer Camp King of Horror 2022 badge still. It's $9.99 plus shipping and handling. We should have a link somewhere in the descriptions in the chat. We'll figure that out here shortly. So no more waiting. Let's get started with the trivia. All right, so first question. All right, so it does look like no sound. Very soft music, very soft. All right, let's fix that. All right, so we have about 3 minutes before the actual trivia starts, and so how's everybody doing today? Actually, I got a question for everybody. What is your favorite camp slasher horror films? Pretty sure we're going to get some nice little varied answers. I'd like to start off by saying that my favorite is probably Terror at Bloodfart Lake. If you have not seen it, it is on Amazon. It is, it's wonderful. We're going to use quotations. It's wonderful if you're into, especially the trauma type horror films. I got a message bar on my face. Yes! That's what I always wanted. All right. Message bars on my face are definitely not good. Sleepaway Camp. All right, everybody. So there's 2 for Sleepaway Camp. Crazy Mustache. That is a great film. That's a wonderful film. Wait. Oh, I see what you did there. Friday the 13th, Camp Dread, and Madman. The Burning. All right, yeah, we got some different answers here. I'm shocked nobody has said Evil Dead yet. All right. Madman and the Burning. I've been described as the Burning Madman sometimes. Mainly by Shelby. I swear I didn't mean to start the fire in the shoes while he's wearing them. It just happened. Summer camps before the cabins. Final Terror. I like Cabin in the Woods too. I mean, obviously that's just throwback to everything. Yes. Well, much, obviously with everything that's been going on with camp lately, we are experiencing a few technical difficulties. I'm guessing Agent Hill probably blocked some sort of access or whatever. Apparently, I use too much bandwidth when I'm out here. I don't know. We will have. Male friends all went on a retreat. It might have been the retreat. Yes, well. I think our software would be better if, like, head counselor Shelby would let us, like, put some money into it. But he has to have Tutti Frutti ice cream. That's just like, he has to have the name brand version. He can't just take the discounted version like the rest of us have to eat. Piranha Nights, you know what? That would be like a good thing for discussion later. Water horrors. I don't know if it would count as a would it count as a summer camp? I don't know. I would honestly think, if you think it's a summer camp film, then yeah, count as a summer camp film. If anyone argues, I have to be like, shut up. I don't like you. You smell funny. There is no Tutti feckin' Fruity in your immediate future. Part of me hopes that, like, Tutti Frutti ice cream materializes right now. All right, so I'm getting messages from Kings of Horror admin cabin over here. I think we might actually be good to run this here soon. Yeah, we are out in the middle of nowhere. Keep that in mind, where no one would find us if we ever went missing or anything ever happened to us. Just the way we like it here at Camp King of Horror 2022. All right, so now the countdown, much like me, wasn't very good at counting down or up, so it should be reset now. So we got another 3 minutes. And just as a friendly reminder, please, while you're on this page, while we're waiting for this countdown, don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, comments, all that fun stuff that is so very, very important to the YouTube algorithms. We want people to know that other people like us or dislike us. Any publicity is better than no publicity. So if you think we're the absolute crap, let people know. Let them decide for themselves. But we all know that we're friggin' awesome. The ones of us that are left here. All right, so just a quick reminder as well. When you are typing in your answers, do not necessarily try to type in the entire answer. You might run out of time or anything else. What it is looking for is the number. So there'll be normally, it's a multi-choice quiz. There'll be 4 answers. Type in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then try to get as much of that as you can of the answer that you can in. That way, we make sure that we've got you registered. We can keep the leaderboards going and keep track of how many of these you get right. Yeah, just hit the like button. All right, so obviously another thing. Today seems to be a big year for some horror releases. I know there's a few that I'm super duper excited about. Which of the few movies have, I would say what was it? Nope would count too. Of the recent horror films, the ones coming up, which one are you looking forward to seeing the most? I want to get some answers in before I answer with mine. I have a giant art print of the first one over here. Mine's a sequel that I'm looking forward to. All right, it does look like we got about 1 minute left before it actually starts. Yeah. We got a little bit of a delay. There you go. Pete is, I think Pete might be related. Or he might be my next door neighbor. I'm pretty sure Pete shops at the store that I work at, but we won't mention that. Also, again, great job at like the little impromptu scavenger hunt that was thrown on Discord. Was really surprised to have so many. Actually, Uncle Pete really didn't surprise me on that one. But so many of the items that went missing, thanks to those pesky raccoons. I swear they used to be normal raccoons. I don't know if they started hitting a random gem that we haven't found in this cabins. So, all right, guys, are you ready? Halloween ends. It's not going. Here we go. Now, what state does the filming for Friday the 13th, 1980 take place? Is it 1, Ohio, 2, New York, 3, New Jersey, or 4, Maine? Remember to comment 1, 2, 3, or 4 and your answer to make sure you get in there. Only one entry per person. No fat fingering it. Like, haha, all of them. No. Kind of like sitting there. I was like, wait, pretty sure I knew which state this was, but now I'm unsure. Are you sure? So yeah. All right, so we got a little bit of time while we're waiting for the cooldown and everything else. So let's see. What's one of my favorite scenes from Friday the 13th, the original one? Obviously, Kevin Bacon dying. We always like seeing that. It's mainly just because Kevin Bacon's in it, so it makes it really, really easy for me to, like, basically win any game of 7 degrees of bacon. All right. So the next question will be in 25 seconds. And it looks like all right. Let's scroll through, see some of the chat here. A lot of you did vote for number 3, New Jersey. But is that correct? Next question. How much was Felisa Rosa paid for her role as Angela in Sleepaway Camp? Was it 1, 5 grand, 2, 20 grand, 3, 10 grand, or 4, 1,500 grand? 1,500? 1,500 grand. Yeah, 1,500. Remember, type in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the amounts. I've heard her last name pronounced so many different ways, like Felisa Rose, Felisa Rosa, or Felisa Rose. I want to think it's more Felisa Rose, but I don't know. Maybe I watched some Italian like documentary or something. They mentioned her and they got to make everything sound prettier. Felisa Rose, microwave, little things like that. All right. Also, this one I legitimately have no idea. All right, so we got 45 seconds to the next question. Ooh, we got some varying responses on that one. Also, a reminder for everyone just tuning in, all you have to do is, if you want to answer, you put in the number, then let's hope 1, 2, 3, then proceed with the answer, so that we get everything nice. Bruce doesn't do extra work. Bruce doesn't have. All right. So next question is going to be in about 5 seconds here. So make sure you get your answers in. To number 3, in Addams Family Values, what camp are Wednesday and Pugsley shipped off to by the maniacal deck? Is it 1, Camp Runamok, 2, Camp Pocahontas, 3, 4, Camp Chippewa? Remember, it's all for these. Let's see what. Wow. No one got that. No, the keys are still missing. Again, remember, guys, seriously, like, find, like, it's just a little lanyard. It's like a red and yellow lanyard, and it says, like, it had some initials on it or something. Has some keys on it. If you find those, please, please, please get them back to me. I'll make it worth your while. All right. I'm proud. It looks like there's a lot of people answering. All right, I know it's not quite the same, but thoughts on the new Monsters coming out, the Rob Zombie film? I know that however, just throwing it back in the old school '60s family values things. I don't know. Against it. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so next question in 2 seconds. I think it's time. What is it? All right, so question number 4 out of 20. All right, how much did Friday the 13th Part 2 did the MPAA cut to avoid an X rating? Was it A, rolling 1, A1 sauce? Was it A1 sauce, 5 minutes? Was it 2, 48 seconds? 3, 18 seconds? Or 4, 1 minute? Also, to answer a question earlier that I realized I never answered, yeah, Terrifier 2. I am so looking forward to that. That is the movie. I'm like, ooh, it's gonna be good. All right. We got varied answers on this one too. Noted. Wow, these answers are all over the place. But I'm not the only. Yeah. Yep. All right. So who got it right? You did. All right. So the next question will be upcoming in 15 seconds. Also, if we're doing a good job, just be like, good job, Bruce, in Discord. Mainly just, so like when head counselor Shelby comes back, it just really aggravates him. Like, oh, like, everyone thinks Bruce is doing a great job. All right, so next question. Are we ready? You ready? All right, so what is the name of the summer camp featured in Summer Camp Nightmare? Is it 1, Camp North Pines? Is it 2, Camp McNutt? Camp 3, Camp Lost Hope. I live there daily. And 4, Camp KOH. Oh, yeah. Bruce forgot his drink. Oops. Wouldn't it be crazy if it really was like Camp KOH? Like Metaverse. Nice. All right. A lot of you are saying Camp North Pines. All right. So also, while we're waiting for the answer to pop and everything, if you guys got social media or something like that, please share this link. Get as many people as we can in here. We want more interactivity. Thank you, Brittany. I try sometimes. But yeah, just kind of get the word out and stuff like that. This is an absolutely free summer camp event. Yeah. We've got me, which is kind of boo, but we got my mustache, which is totally yay. That's yeah. It's like, who the hell got into my movie collection? They found McNutt. Oh wait, no, what? I mean, moving on. Our next question. Yeah, let's see. Just got sound. Okay. And the correct answer was Camp North Pines. So question 6 of 20. All right. Betsy Russell, Saw 3 and Saw 3D, starred in this summer camp slasher film early in her career. Was it 1, Cheerleader Massacre, 2, Cheerleader Camp, 3, Camp Murder, or 4, Camp Blood? I always like the new Jeepers. I always like Jeepers Creepers. It's one of those films, like, if you don't take it super duper seriously and expect like the grandest, scariest thing ever, it's fun. They're really fun. Then again, I have also been told I have horrible taste in movies because I will just sit around watching trauma films all day. I think Lamageddon is just a masterful piece of work. Does not get spoken up highly enough when nature mock run films, whatever you want to call them. Honestly, I just kind of want a llama. So, all right, are we ready, guys? You got the answer right. We got a lot of varied answers. So I got a 4, a 1, a 2. The correct answer is entries. Yeah, let's say that. We're just getting some more last minute in here. 2, 2, 4. So, those who chose 2, Cheerleader Camp, was correct. Not what I thought that movie would have been about. Or maybe it is about what that movie, I don't know. Who knows? Amok. Right? It's one of the, let's face it, amok is one of those words that's just fun to say. You're like, is it a real word? Probably not. But we know what it means, so yeah, why not? Oops, shark. I have like a backlog of films that I have now watched. Jeepers Creepers was not on the high list there, unfortunately, but I'll get to it. But for now, next question. Friday the 13th meets High School Musical in his 2014 film. Was it 1, The Sound of Murder, 2, Stage Fright, 3, Killer Tune, or 4, Camp Death? So what are you guys' thoughts on horror musicals? You guys have a favorite? Well, I'm kind of like, it's going to be like kind of older, but technically it's not a movie, but the Buffy episode, the musical. Things are falling. Completely, it's one of the best, easily top 3 of the episodes, just because, yeah, that and Hush. I love Hush. Repo to Genetic Opera, I will say I actually blare that soundtrack at work. If my coworkers are being dumb, I'm like, you know what? I'm taking control of the music and I just blare that soundtrack constantly. Does Rocky Horror Picture Show count? Because if so, yeah. Oh, yeah. Phantom of the Paradise. It's yeah, that's in the same vein as Rocky Horror. Let's see what else. Rocky Horror, of course. Little Shop, yes, Little Shop, especially the original ending. The original ending turned into Nightmare Fuel. It's like, oh, okay. By the way, the correct answer for that was number 2, Stage Fright. That's a good film. If you haven't seen that one, definitely recommend checking that one out. All right, so the next question is... Okay. A shot of which deceased sleepaway camper did the MPAA cut because it was too grisly? Was it 1, Randy, 2, Paul, 3, Mike, or 4, Judy? I would say show of hands who watched Sleepaway Camp in the last couple of weeks, but like, it's just me waving at you instead. It's really all makes sense. I must admit, I have not seen all of the Sleepaway Camp films. Again, slacker. I'll get to it again. There's a lot of things I had to watch the last couple of weeks that I just like, it's been too long. I had to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2 back to back. Just because if you don't do that yearly, are you really living life correctly? So, the correct answer. Oh, we got some more last minutes. Let's see how many we can get in here before. The correct answer is number 4, Judy. Ah. Got a few people here. I would tally the so oh hey everybody, shout out. What house are you in? Represent your cabin in chat. Come on, if you guys are a little bit quiet, you gotta be like, like amp up, be like a little more vocal. Question 9 of 20. Frank Karians and Allison Hannigan star in this 2018 horror film. 1, You Might Be the Killer. 2, We Are the Killer. 3, Did I Kill Them? Or 4, Am I the Killer? Pretty sure those are all questions Shelby has answered or asked himself after one of his stilt exercises. There you go, Fulci's, Romero. All right. Wow. It's kind of funny. I mentioned Buffy earlier, and then Allison Hannigan comes back. All right. Oh. What if they were all? What if like after Buffy, that's when How I Met Your Mother, and then after How I Met Your Mother, it went to this horror film. You just interconnect them all. All right, so there's Craven Manor. All right, so those who answered with 1, You Might Be the Killer. What are you trying to tell me? But you are correct. It is number 1. You might be the killer. Hey, how'd you know my last name? Tacos. Okay. Is tacos ever the wrong answer, though? I don't know tacos. Hey, we got good representation all across the camp this trivia. So, are we ready for question number 10 of 20? It is. The production company behind Mad Men originally wanted Vincent Price for the role of Max. 1, true. 2, not available. 3, not available. Or 4, false. $42. That is the answer to everything, to all life. We are on the cusp. Oh, for any of those maybe just now showing in, feel free to start jumping in, answering questions. Just remember to comment 1, 2, 3, or 4 first, so that way we know what your answer is. And also, if you're just tuning in as well, please share this link. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, say hello. It's not like any of the other counselors ever really talk to me much, so like, any kind of human interaction is always appreciated. It's like, Bruce, stop sleeping in the woods. Bruce, like, that canoe is not for naps. Bruce, what is this plant that I found all over your cabin? I don't think it's local to here. It might be. I'm trying to make it so, but we don't need to. Anyway, the answer is true, by the way. They wanted Vincent Price. So who does? I want the Vincent Price could have been the role for anything. It makes it better. Sure. Can't show it right now, but I have a nice Vincent Price patch on my back here. So, question 11 of 20. In a movie by the MPAA, I would love to see a movie made by the MPAA. In a move made by the MPAA, what needed to be toned down for the Friday the 13th sequel? Was it 1, swearing? Was it 2, nudity? Number 3, gore? Or number 4, Betsy Palmer? I see Betsy Palmer, I get fancy, or I can't say 4, I gotta say fall. Like they would in the 20s or something. I have no idea what I'm rambling on about, guys. Yay. I'm gonna pretend that yay was from my ramblings. Whoa. Guys say whoa a lot too. I'm like, whoa. Dude. Right? Let's be fair. If it was number 2, the MPAA is no fun. No fun at all. All right. Get your answers in. Time's running out. Oh, we got it. Ooh. A couple of different answers now. Damn, mosquitoes are biting my legs. It is 3, gore. All right, so they're slightly fun, but still kind of not so fun. Damn. Let's see. All right, here's a question. What do you think Friday the 13th needed more of? Did you think it needed more swearing? Did you think it needed more nudity? More gore? More Betsy Palmer? More Kevin Bacon? More drowning children? I vote drowning children. All right, so question 12 of 20. Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers. And Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland. Angela actor Pamela Springsteen is the sister of which famous celebrity? Was it 1, Parker Springsteen, 2, Harrison Ford, 3, Bruce Springsteen, or 4, Bobby Hill? Damn it, Bobby. Right, more Betsy Palmer. There's a picture of her floating around like when she was younger and stuff like that, and it's like, dang. Yeah, I can see Betsy Palmer running around knocking some people with a machete. She did it with style. She would never be caught saying the number 4. It's false. I don't know what that meant. 3. All right, so we got a lot of 3. A lot of you are voting for The Boss. She was definitely, she was pretty, but she looked like she had knocked you on your butt if you even looked at her wrong, and that's kind of awesome. Yep. Yeah, no, Betsy back in the day. Oof. And so yeah, you guys were who voted for The Boss. You were right. It was indeed Bruce Springsteen. Sting. It's Sting. Anyway. I'm getting my genres of things confused. True story. If you guys ever like, you know, if you ever see me in the woods, something hits me in the head, and I wake up thinking I'm a wrestler, it's okay. I'll snap out in about 15-20 minutes, but it does happen. All right. So question 13 of 20. What movie inspired Jason's look for Friday the 13th Part 2? Was it 1, White Zombie, not the band, the old original horror film, 2, The Town That Dreaded Sundown, 3, The Elephant Man, or 4, Halloween? I'm just going to pretend I have a keyboard here and play along with the theme song there. Imagine if they brought her back for Freddy versus Jason. They're out there fighting. You just hear Betsy like, Jason! He just stops. He's like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta go, Freddy. My mom's yelling for me. Change the whole dynamic in one go. Never let me direct any sort of horror film. Or let me direct a horror film. If you'd watch a horror film that I directed, I would not suggest it. Remember, campers, we will be checking your cabins later for subscriptions to this channel. If we don't find that subscription here, you're probably not going to get breakfast. Good chance you're not going to get breakfast anyway, especially if they're wanting me to prepare. By the way, the correct answer was 2, the Town That Dreaded Sundown. I dread sunrise. A lot. Yeah, for the first like 3 to 4 years that I worked here at Camp KOH, like Shelby's way of like getting my attention was throwing a shoe at the back of my head. So he never threw the chair, I think. I can't ever really see Shelby getting up off his chair to throw it at me. I'm so fired when he gets back. All right, so what season of American Horror Story features an 80s summer camp slasher plot? Is it 1, double feature, 2, cult, 3, coven, or 4, 1984? I will say that the first season of American Horror Story just still holds that special place, but the answer to this is my number 2. I freaking love that season. I know a lot of people, I guess, didn't like it. I don't know. I call them millennials that just don't know the older movies. I don't really know what a millennial is. I thought it was a pizza topping. I was told I was wrong. So I got to stop ordering pepperoni with extra millennial and getting friggin' looks at me. So anyway, so the correct answer of this, I don't even need the prompt. I know what this one is. So we all get it right. So far, everyone's got that one right. Thank you. 1984. Oh, it is. I love that one. That one, just the casting of that. I mean, the casting of American Horror Story is generally pretty well done, but like just a couple of the new. Yeah, no, love that one. And for all of you who have watched all of these films, I feel sorry for when you try to go to sleep at night at this camp. So, next question. What movie did Tom Savini turn down to make The Burning? Was it 1, Slumber Party Massacre? Was it 2, Sleepaway Camp? 3, Halloween 2? Or 4, Friday the 13th, Part 2? I'm pretty sure I know this. I think. Also, we are on question of 15 to 20, so only 5 more left. Now's the time to start scratching your brain. Like Chop Top. Ooh, got a few different answers here. Also, guys, even if you do not know the answer, like, please just throw in a number. I mean, you only have like 4 choices. You have like a 25% chance of, getting it right no matter what. I noticed a few names disappearing from here. I'm like, don't be scared. Don't be shy. We like it when you talk to us. Again, Shelby, just throw shoes at me. Patrick, don't know what he's doing. I hope he has his shoes. That's all. So the answer was Friday the 13th, Part 2, by the way. Yes. I have to take an impartial... I have to be impartial between the cabins. I was not assigned a cabin, so I tried to, mistreat you all equally. Make sure you guys are all taken care of. Why is everything I say now sounds ominous, but that's okay. What do you got today? All right, so question 16 of 20. What is Cropsy's weapon of choice? Is it 1, a shovel? Is it 2, garden shears? 3, a chainsaw? Or 4, an axe? That. All right, we got some cheerleading going on. That's good. Go cabin of your choice. Whichever cabin you're rooting for, I might be too. Like, what's everyone's favorite scene, like, with an apple? Death by axe. I think axes are underrated in horror films. Speaking of axes, I will probably get the axe as soon as Shelby watches this video when he returns from whatever sabbatical he might be on. I do believe we have a carefully selected RNG thing. It's basically we write your name down on a piece of paper and throw it in a hat. And then we got another hat that has some like cabin names in it. And we draw one of those, and that's where you go. So the answer, by the way, was garden shears. Every time I think garden shears, I gotta feel video games. That thing, nightmares. Let's just insert like. Oh, wait. Question 17 of 20. They'd be here for the last day. I should hope so. I hope they ain't trying to make me run like closing ceremonies by myself. All right, so I'm going to be slightly disappointed if anyone gets this wrong, but it's okay. We all have to learn. What film does Jason Voorhees gain his infamous hockey mask? Is it 1, part 4? Is it 2, part 3? Is it 3, part 2? Or is it 4, part 1? And I swear to you, I'm not trying to name the order that Final Fantasy games were released in the United States. This is, yes. All right. Oh, we got some varied answers. Ooh. I would have swore I had a mask next to me somewhere, but I don't. Whee! All right. There's a lot. Yeah. I see. That was confusing. You pressed 3 and you got 2. Yeah, it's part 3. It's part 2. Potato sack. That's also what they made me wear around here for the first 5 years. It was degrading. It's cool. I got to meet a lot of crows out in the woods. They liked me. They thought I was food. It's okay. I got over it. We're good now. Yeah, that was almost like, hey, how well? No one expected Pete to get that one right. That was a lot of numbers reading. I understand. I was right there with you, Pete. Don't worry. Right there with you. All right. So, 2 questions left. 3 questions? Math, whatever. In Sleepaway Camp, what did the crew do to make the fall season look like summer? Was it 1, taped leaves back to the trees? Done that. Was it 2, spray paint the grass? Was it 3, rent living trees? I need that phone number if anyone has that available. Or is it number 4, painted the leaves green? Rent living trees. Dude, okay, I kind of want to get one of those wacky inflatable like arm people and just paint it like a tree and be like, look, bro, living trees. I'm pretty sure like that would not be allowed for like the camp funds unless you guys vote on it. I don't know where you'd vote on it. Let's make a vote. All right, we getting our questions in. Also, what kind of plans do you guys have for Halloween? Anything neat? By the way, the answer is number 4. They painted the leaves green. I will probably most likely be at work, but my work is perfectly cool with me kind of doing whatever I feel like doing on Halloween, so I'm going to have a blast. My keyboard's intoxicated. Mine too, bro. Always, like I actually keep typing on the wrong keyboard. Not even it. Wacky waving inflatable arm flaming 2 man. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I can never say that right. All right, last 2 questions, campers. Which Friday the 13th does Jason take Manhattan? Okay, no spoilers there. Is it part 1? Or is it 1, part 9? 2, part 8? 3, part 7? Or 4, part 6? Again, not naming the Final Fantasy chronological order for the American releases. Make sure you look at the number, the sequel number. Yeah, I can't even describe how to answer this properly. You're on your own, campers. 6 is not a correct answer, Nettie. It's okay, Nettie. I think I know where my brownies went now. Okay, it doesn't actually give away any shiny. Personally, I think Jason X should have been on there, so... Alright, for those that chose answer 2, part 8, you're correct. Part 7 is where it went all supernatural and power lines are bad. It's I still like that ending. I know that gets crapped on a lot, but I like that ending. Alright, everyone. So, campers, we're winding down to the final question here. How well do you think your cabins have done so far? Do you think your cabin's winning? Okay, nodder. Alright, final question, 2020. Unlike my vision, this long-running Friday the 13th ripoff franchise features a killer clown. Is it 1, Sleepaway Camp? Is it 2, Lamp Slaughter? Is it 3, Camp Blood? Or 4, Bloody Murder? Jason versus Carrie. Okay, so I can't remember the exact name, but it's basically, there's a movie, I think it's on Amazon. It's The Ring versus Ju-on, I think. I can't remember. The little kitty boy or something like that. Woo! That was something to watch there. I don't know what I'd necessarily rate it on my it's alright, I guess. It's very Japanese. Keep that in mind. Very, very Japanese. The only clown that's ever scared me in any kind of horror is Left 4 Dead 2. It's coming out of the bathroom one of those times, you know, it's all dark and stuff. Clown ran around the corner. Yeah. Did not like that one. But I did get the achievement for burning like a bunch of people or something, like the Pied Piper achievements. I mean, my first response is burn it with fire, throw a Molotov. Mind you, that's my reaction to a lot of things. Can you come into work early? Molotov. Maybe next year, campers, we will have a crafting session, and I can teach you how to make not Molotovs. Is that a drink called Molotov? We'll figure it out. So who answered number 3? Huh? Number 3? Thank you, Brittany. I've tried as much as I'm willing to try. Again, they don't pay us much here. Much at all. All right, so I need to find a video of that where they saw in Japan they promote the film by having them invade a Tokyo baseball game. I want to invade a Tokyo baseball game. That'd be awesome. All right, so I do believe we are tallying up the scores now. Maybe. Let's hope that it actually recorded it. Well, we do actually try to host trivias every Thursday. But again, to make sure that you do know that, make sure you turn on those likes, subscribes, notifications, all those fun little things. Or just notify. Yeah. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. So, our great abacus that we have in the back, unfortunately, I don't know if the caterpillars moved them fast enough. We're trying to tally the scores right now. I knew we should have not hired the caterpillars. Everybody here's a winner, Rolando. Everybody. except Shelby, because he's not here. We are trying to figure out the scoring here. But while we're trying to figure out the scores, keep in mind you can still get your 2022 KOH Summer Camp patch. Cool. See? Bigger. The other ones. There's a little circle of them. Keep in mind also that these are the badges you are working for the social badge. Make sure you follow us on Discord. You guys are doing wonderfully commenting in the YouTube channel chats here. I can't talk. I think I missed like 7. I can't even remember 7 of the questions now. Short-term memory loss. Again, if you find any random brownies anywhere near my cabin, please do not eat them. If you do, please record your experiences and make sure to turn those into Agent Cypress before you leave camp this year. All right, so when the caterpillars with the abacus fail us, we have another solution on figuring this out. We just throw a dart at a dartboard that has a bunch of numbers on it, and that's how many points we tell you get. If we missed the dartboard, well, we probably missed your answer. That sounds fair, right? Please, King of Horror Gods at camp, allow us $15 for a budget next year. These caterpillars are driving us nuts. We could have used the raccoons, but somebody fed them all the freaking Bro True stuff or whatever, and now they're out back, like, starting their own, like, fight club. I think they're trying to, like, take on, like, the werebears or whatever we have in the forest. I'm not really sure what they're called. All right, so we have tabulated or tallied or one of those T words that has to do with numbers. And guess who won? Guess. It's Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete, you have won. You have got the most answers correct according to the insects in the back. Thank you, Rolando, for your donations to Kings of Horror Summer Camp. Again, maybe next year I won't have to eat all of the fuzzy lime green ice cream out of the freezer before we restock it. But yes, congratulations to Uncle Pete. You are tonight's winner of trivia. Make sure to tune in tomorrow night as well, where we will have, what is tomorrow's event? Let me think. It's the Camp Murder premiere at 9 p.m. Eastern. So make sure, again, if you're following this channel, it will tell you it premieres tomorrow night at whatever time zone you are in. And then Saturday, make sure to stay tuned or come back for our double feature. We're just sitting here. We're like, I know the name of the movies we're watching. I think Radio Killer and Video Killer and Bloody Rage of the what? Oh, the Bloody Rage of Bigfoot. Bloody Rage of Feet. All right, guys. So I think it's about time for old Bruce here to maybe go take some of his meds. We're starting to, like, be able to see a little clearly, and we don't want that, right? So again, make sure you tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to share, subscribe. Please share. Definitely share if you had fun. If you didn't have fun, if you want to blame, if you need people to beat Uncle Pete's at this trivia game, make sure they're here next week. Until then, I will hopefully see you campers tomorrow. Stay safe. Do not go into the woods. And if you smell anything that smells like a skunk, just ignore it. It's not a big deal.